leave that there. Okay, now let me hit share screen. Ta-da! There it is.
Yep, it worked.
There you go.
Okay. Miracles never cease to happen. All right, now I want to get all of you back. That's not how. I want to see all your faces and talk to you for a few seconds before we get started. Come on, where is everybody? I don't see any. I see Bonnie, that's it.
Do you have a view?
There it
Do you
is,
have a
there it
little
is, got
option
it.
that
I got it. I got
you
it.
got? Okay.
Resize to put. Have I got everybody? It says resize to prepare. No, I haven't got Celia or the other people who are coming. Let's see.
You might not be able to see everyone at once. You might have to click, like, is it going down the right side of your screen, the people?
No, it's actually I've got it across here. It's okay.
You can
All right. I'm going to. Can I move this?
you can move it around if you
Yes,
put your
I
cursor.
did. I
You did move it around. Okay.
I
I
did.
mean, you can physically take your cursor and click down and move
I know,
our pictures around the screen.
but I tried to get all of you in one line, and it just doesn't want to do it that way. Let's see. That's
Yeah, that might not. You might not be able to.
Wait. Mute, co-host, remove, put in waiting room. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to look at all of you at times and some of you at other times. I've got, hi, Teresa. I had to say hello to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear
Okay.
everyone.
Okay, we're starting. It's after 10 after. I was on page 44 before I screwed this up. Let's see. I apologize, ladies. This is ridiculous. One of these days I'm gonna take the class and really know what I'm doing, maybe. Okay, page 44. This was the last page we looked at for those of you who were here. And I want to make a note, who is not here? Who are we missing? Celia and Bonnie Isaacson, right?
Here, Joan.
Oh, you're here. I'm sorry. Celia and Diane Goldenberg are not here. Okay. Last letter we had was the Zion, the Caron. We read, those of you who were here read it beautifully. You recognized all the words. Are there any questions about this page? People who were here or not? You're all brilliant. That's wonderful. Because now, guess what? We have finished the whole alphabet, and we're getting on to prayers. Because you've really had all the letters. Now, in the book, they come back with certain things, but it doesn't matter. This is the Friday night Kiddush. Anyone brave? Anybody brave?
We do it line by line, one person at a time.
Now, I want somebody, I'll stop somebody and then ask for the next person. All right, well, I'm going to ask Hillary to start, and then I'll say, I'll call someone else's name at some point.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
You know what that is.
Yeah, blessing over the wine.
Okay, keep going.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu v'mitzi
Stop. Look. There's no consonant for this. The Sadi has a consonant, has a vowel. So this has to be.
Is a U.
It's not an O. It's a vowel. It has to be a vowel. Why we know that, everybody pay attention because this is tricky. We know that because the Sadi before that has a vowel. So this can't be just a vowel.
Okay. So ba mitzvi ta.
No, but me. Vo Tom. Does
Vota.
everybody get that? Anybody confused? Okay,
No,
keep going.
Vomitsvotan.
Mitzvah,
Tar.
no, it isn't below the line.
Vomitsvotav.
Tav. It looks like the nun sofit, but the nun sofit goes below the line, like right here. See the difference?
Yeah.
Here it's within the line. Okay, keep going. I'll tell you what.
Vad. Vaad.
No, what's the letter?
Vara. Vavar. Va.
Ra.
Tha. Vanu.
One more word.
Vashavat.
Yes, I was going to make it easy for you. Diane, pick up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kadosh,
No, blend into the sha.
Kad, Dosh,
No, cod.
Shao, Kasho,
That's show.
Kasho, okay. Hava,
No,
Uvarazan,
blend into the sha.
Ov, Ravan,
Over.
Van,
Who remembers that letter?
Z.
Ratzon,
Zone,
Zone.
Zone.
Over
Okay.
zone. Say the word.
Uvatzon,
Uv.
Uv, Ra,
No.
Zone.
Oh, follow my pointer. Uv.
Uv, Ra, Zone.
Good.
Ra,
Zone.
Zone.
Right. I know it's hard to pronounce sometimes to some people. It's a tzadi. It's a tia. It's the best way to. It's a s. Okay. Keep going.
Hen,
Yeah,
Helan,
but sweetheart, let's get the vowels. What's this vowel?
E,
Right.
hen,
If it's an E, it isn't an F.
E,
Yeah.
hen. Isn't it Hen? Hen,
No, it's hen.
hen, okay.
E.
Hen,
Hen.
hey,
Heen.
okay, hey,
That's the same vowel. It's longer. Heen.
heen,
Heen.
Mm.
Same vowel.
he,
Heen. You blend it.
heen, okay, heen, la, no.
Oh, I didn't hear this. Heen. What's the next syllable?
Hey, he,
No. What's that letter?
Oh, he tick.
he,
No, it's not a hey. It's closed.
I know, it's a CH. Hey,
All
la, no.
Stop. You're struggling too much with this word.
Okay.
See if somebody can help us. I'm coming back to you. You haven't got out of the woods yet.
Heen, Hilanu,
Good, Bonnie. Heen, look at this, everybody. Heen, si, lanu.
I know. Okay.
Got it, Diane?
Okay.
Okay, keep going, Diane.
T,
No, that's our new letter. We did
Z-
hit lanu. Now the next word.
okay. Z, bar, on,
What's this letter?
ba.
No.
Oh, ka. T, ka, ra.
Vowel.
On.
He. Zikaron.
Zikaron. Okay, one more word.
Zikaron. La, ma.
La. When it's a
La,
stop, not la.
la, ma, sha.
So.
Sa.
Yeah.
Say, say.
Diane, I need you to review your vowels, please. You've got them all on one sheet on the book. I don't know which page. Let me see if I can find the page real quick. There was a page not far back.
You got the cheat sheet.
So I'm looking for the page in the book that you can go back to, that anyone can go back to review vowels. I can't find it
You're
now.
not on the screen though.
I have it.
I'm not gonna look now, but
I have it. I have it.
What
It'll
page is
be
it?
over in an hour.
What page is it?
I have the cheat sheet, just the sheet.
Yeah,
I don't have I don't have it with me. I'm on my other house right now.
Wondering.
Okay, all right, but you've got to, you have cheat sheet or there's a page in the book that reviews all the vowels. You really have to review those vowels. Because that's what's holding you back, and keep giving you frustration. Okay, let's have Teresa. Can you start right here, please?
The Shabbat.
Okay, ladies, that should be a sight word. Shabbat.
Shabbat.
The means and.
I said the Shabbat.
You were perfect. I just want to make a point.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I
No,
just
no,
want to
no.
make a point that this is a sight word, Shabbat.
The Shabbat.
But means and. But that should be a quickie. And Teresa got it quickly, but I want to make sure everybody gets it quickly.
Okay.
Shabbat.
I think it is.
No, you did beautifully. Keep going.
Okay. Kadsho. Ba'ahava. Uv. Ratzon.
Uva.
That's right. Uvrat Zone, whoever was questioning, she was right on. Any questions there? Okay, good.
Hin lanu. Vaker.
No.
Vakar.
No. First letter. It's not a dog.
Zikaron. Lama. Say. Vara. Vareshit.
You are going to,
Vareshit.
next Friday night, Teresa, tomorrow night, you're going to read Kiddush for your family.
Vareshit.
Yes.
Kihu.
No, stop. Stop.
Hila.
Teresa,
Yes.
tomorrow night, you're going to read Kiddush for your family. This is the Friday night Kiddush. You're doing it so well.
Question.
Yep.
My difficulty is the lamed with the m, with the mem, with the says
Who am I talking to? Bonnie?
Hillary.
Hillary?
Yeah.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah. How do I? Lama.
Lama. Shet.
Lama say, but it's the I see this combination with the lamed with the silent and the m a lot, and I just need that word just pronounced again.
I'm going to say it. She said it perfectly, but I'll say it slowly. Le ma a say.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
It's a mouthful.
A lot of these words are really tricky until you get used to it, and then it's just easy because you really are reading well. You're just reading very slowly. Some of you need to review vowels. Maybe you need to review one or two of the consonants, but that I can't do that for you. That's what you're going to have to do because from now on we're reading prayers. And if there's any letter or consonant or vowel or whatever, I'd love to see more of your faces. Let me see how I can do this.
Joan, I have a question about that word.
Go ahead.
If you do it slowly, like we just did, do they actually do it that slowly during prayer? Isn't it lamase rather than lamase?
No. Zikaron lamase vereshi lamase.
Oh, okay, because sometimes in synagogue, it just seems like they're slurring through the words.
Well,
So-
you're going so fast. Zikaron lamase vereshi. I
Right.
put it all in there, but it was fast. And if you're still struggling because you're learning the Hebrew, it sounds like they're slurring, but they're not.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Any other questions? I would love trying to get all of you on again. It's so much nicer when I could see everybody.
I read Hebrew. I mean, to read Spanish.
It's not my day for seeing everybody. Okay, who else is here? Let's see. I'll go this way. Who haven't I seen in a while? Rochelle, I haven't seen you. Rochelle. Zikaron lama'aseh v'reishit. What comes next?
All right. Ki, hu, yom, tehi, la,
See,
mikra, kodesh,
I want to hear this whole word. The
lemikra, Mikra,
Let me cry.
yeah, Mikra, yay,
No, there's no yud. The yud's to the end. Lemikra,
A,
yes, lemikra a. Got it?
Mikra A,
No.
Kish,
No, you read it right the first time. Okay, over here.
Kodesh, Zecher, Litziat, Mitzra, Mitzrim,
No. try again.
Mitzrayim,
Mitzrayim. What's Mitzrayim?
Mitzrayim,
What's Mitzrayim? Zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Remembering the going out from Egypt.
going out from.
We're leaving Egypt because we're so from. Remembering Zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Remembrance of the going out from Egypt, of leaving. Let's get it in English that makes sense. Litziat Mitzrayim, leaving Egypt. Mitzrayim is Egypt. Okay. You're doing a great job, Rochelle. You want to try a few more?
Hi. Ki vanu boharta va u
No, not ooh,
va
the dots on top.
tanu
No, I didn't hear a syllable here. What's this one?
ve
What's
vanu
I'm not hearing the second syllable. Maybe it's me. What's the aleph and this vowel?
Oh. Va'otanu.
va
Correct.
otanu
The otanu.
va otanu. Okay. Ki darshta mikol ha amin.
Very good. I'll put you out of your misery and hear from Bonnie.
Thank you. Okay. Where am I? I just.
Right
lost
where I've got the pointer.
Okay, V'Shabbat. Kad Shacha. Ba'ahava.
Yeah.
Uva ra.
No. Blend into the shva. You don't pronounce the vowel.
Uv.
Ooh,
Rat zone. Hin chal tanu
perfect.
Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Okay. If you don't feel comfortable reading these words, you need to review. Some of you are doing a very good job. And by the way, here are all the letters that might give you problems. And what's this word, this phrase here? Who can tell me what this phrase here is?
Shana b'mitzvah tov.
Oh, Karen, you are rocking it.
You are rocking it. You certainly are. All right, somebody else, tell me what this phrase is.
Mikaresh
No.
Shabbat.
Mikadesh.
Mikadesh.
It's a Dalet. Okay, what about these two lines here? Let's hear from Diane.
Ahava.
Ahava. I will say it again. I want to hear the whole word.
Ba'ahava. Uv. Rizon.
Ooh, razon.
Razon.
Joan.
Now, wait a second, ladies. I just want to tell you that my Hebrew name is Sivya, and it starts with the sa. So I want
Sivya.
you to all remember that, okay?
Okay, Sivya,
And
we
it
will
makes
always pronounce
sa.
this, right here, Sivya. That's how it is. It's got this letter and this letter and a yud somewhere and a hey, right? Sadi, vet, yud, hey. Sadi, right, Karen?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, Sivya. So every time you see that Sadi, you've got to think of Karen and remember that her Hebrew name is Sivya. Tia.
Sivya.
Sivya. Beautiful name. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Who was reading?
I was reading,
Go
Diane.
ahead, Diane. Start this line again and make sure of the vowel under the first letter, please. It's silent.
Ba-ah-ha.
No, I'm going to stop you. A silent vowel is what?
Ba.
B. Exactly. Exactly.
Ba, ba, ha, va, oo,
Blend.
oov, ra, zone.
Okay.
Remember me.
Remember,
Uvra
Karen, it's
zone.
not a Zion, it's a Sadi. So it's Uvra
Zone.
Zone. Can you
Zone.
are you,
TZ.
I think you're having trouble pronouncing that letter. It's TS, S,
Za,
T, not
Zone.
Z, not Z. TS, S,
za. Okay.
Uvra Zone. And the last word
Uvra
is
He, ha, la, ta, nu.
First syllable blend.
Hen,
Vowel,
he,
blend to the schwa.
hen.
No, I want to hear the right vowel.
It's an E.
But that's what you said. That's what you said the first time. But when I said blend, you changed it.
He,
Not heen.
he, hai,
No,
la,
the next one you have to blend again. You've got a schwa. Heen.
how,
Good.
ta, nu.
Good. Good. If you look and see the schwa, you did that beautifully at the end. Heen kal tanu, but you can't swap out vowels.
Yeah, I get messed up when I gotta blend.
Well, you got to practice. It's the only
Yeah.
thing I can say. There's nothing more I can do to help you. I wish there were.
Yeah,
But it doesn't work that way. So you've really got to get used to blending, and you've got to be careful of your vowels. And if you wrote an English line, I always write twinkle twinkle little star on the board for the kids, and I take out all the vowels, and they read it perfectly because they know English.
Right.
But I couldn't put TWAKLE because it was a twinkle because it wouldn't be right.
yeah.
And Hebrew's the same way. You can't change the vowels. They are what they are. So you've got to read the right vowel. If you were reading Hebrew as your native language, or it was coming as a second language, you wouldn't even need vowels because you'd recognize them just as you do in English. Okay, I want to move on.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, we did this letter, didn't we?
Yeah. but-
Yeah, yes.
I thought we did. But, yeah, what is it?
Many T's shown many ways.
Right. There are T's shown in two different ways. Not many, but two. I guess that's a lot.
I thought there's 3.
There's three. Toe.
I think I thought there was 3.
There's the tet, there's the tough, and there's the what?
Because on the bottom it shows three. Sounds like T.
Oh, okay. For our purposes, all right. This is where we get confused. For our purposes, these two are the same.
Okay.
They're a T sound. If you were reading Ashkenazi Hebrew, this would be an S sound, not a T. But for our purposes, it's the same with or without the dot.
Okay.
So
But
there
what
is,
about the one on the right? Isn't it also T?
of course it is.
Okay, so they're all pronounced the same exact way.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so it's really, I said it's really just two. It's the tet and the tough with or without the dot.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what's this word? Should be
What word?
the one I'm pointing to.
Delete.
Talit.
What's that?
There's multiple talit.
Yeah, what's this one?
You wear it.
Where I'm pointing.
Torah,
Torah.
Torah,
What's this word?
Amen.
Oh,
Emet,
Emet, truth. Oh, what's this word?
Barit,
What's
Brit.
brit?
Bris.
Bris is a covenant, and a bris is
Right.
a brit. If you're using Sephardi Hebrew, bris, what we call a bris, is brit. It's a covenant, and that's why we do what we do. It's a covenant we did God and Abraham. Brit.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Shema,
I'm going to the vowels to the prayers because I think they are so much more fun. These are really all just the sounds from the prayers. Let's see. All right, let's practice these, and then I want to briefly, and then I want to get into the sounds. All right, this first line gives us the vet, the havta levanecha uvechol. Who wants to read this line for me?
I'll try. This is Teresa.
Good, Teresa, go.
Kavod ba'ahavta levavta uvkol uvkal kol.
Let's call
Third say-
word.
Okay. Had Barim Baal.
Oh wait, don't spoil. You did so well. What's this one?
Yeah. Lava Veka.
Levanecha. Okay, good job. I'm going to skip down to this one, which has the bet, and I'm not going to worry about that because you all know the bet. But this is a letter which is we had some time back, but it can be confusing. It's the Chaf Sofit, the final Chaf. What we know about the Chaf Sofit is something I've been telling you, but it hasn't shown up as well as this before. It always has a vowel. Sometimes it's the shfa. Sometimes it's the a vowel. So here's a word with the shfa. What is it?
Baruch.
Baruch.
Sight word. Baruch.
Baruch.
Absolutely. And here's one where it has the a vowel. So what is the word?
Lil.
Veka.
Levavka.
Levavka.
You're doing great. Okay, what's this one?
Mo.
Me'odecha.
Veka.
Odecha.
No, Odecha. I think I heard it in 5 different terms. All right, what's this time?
Vada.
Derech.
Derech. The derech is the way or the road. Okay. Okay, then we have, why do we have this?
It's dark because this is present.
I don't know why do we have that. I have absolutely no idea. This is good, interesting things. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. I know you can read the words. For example, you can read this word, can't you, ladies?
Enecha.
Yeah, Teresa's racing through. All right, then we come to the two mems, the mem and the final mem. Mem Sophie. I don't think that's given anyone any trouble. I am moving on. We come to the vav.
Love.
When it is a letter, when it's a vowel, when it's a letter. And then we have it as a vowel, as an vowel.
Right.
And we know it's a vowel because,
It's got the dot.
you know, that's crazy. This word is not going to make it comfortable for you.
Okay.
These words, it means, in these cases, it means and. And so it really is the letter, but it blends into the shva, so they have to put an u in it because it wouldn't make sense to say would be hard to say. So they say but it really is a letter there. So if you can blend, if you're blending it into a shva, you'll know it's u or o.
Ta-
What's this one?
Mal.
Malhuto.
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 Mal-
Everyone said it. I think everyone said it. Okay, here's a prayer that many of you know, probably some of you recited it by rote,
Yes,
going
right.
to bed, especially as a child. Um,
Shemo Yisrael.
Adonai Eloheinu. Adonai Echad.
okay, you recognized it, but if you're reading it in Sephardi Hebrew, how would you read this particular word?
I don't know.
Adonai.
Adonai, right.
Right.
You would probably be the majority of the people in your congregation who would say Adonai, even though they're reading the rest of Sephardi, because it's just part of you. But ideally, it should be Adonai. Okay,
Adonai, yeah.
Adonai. All right, what's the second line of the Shema?
Baruch,
Ruth,
Sham,
Shame,
Shame.
Shem, Kavod,
Kovod, Mal,
Malchuto,
Kol,
To,
To,
El,
La,
Not La. What is it?
La'olam,
Olam,
Ed.
Ba'ed,
Ba'ed.
Ba'ed.
How many times have you read that in transliteration?
Second after the Shema.
Yeah. The line after the Shema. Okay, and then when you went on chanting this.
The
Ba'ahav,
Bat.
All right, all right.
Ah.
All right, stop. I'm gonna call on different people and I'm gonna break up the lines and drive you crazy. Okay, Bonnie, start.
Ba'ahavta. 8. Adonai Eloheinu. No, I'm sorry. Eloheha.
Please let Bonnie read it. I'll give everybody a chance. It's not an A. What's the vowel?
Eloheha.
I want to hear the hey.
Hecha.
Whole word.
Eloheha.
What? I didn't hear the hey.
I'm sorry. My brain and my voice, my mouth are doing different things. Eloheha.
Elohecha, right. It's a mouthful. It is a mouthful. Teresa, take on.
Beg your pardon?
Please pick it up.
Okay. Bechol la vavka uv kol nif shaka.
Vowel.
Oh, nav shaka.
Karen?
Uvchal,
Ooh, Kyle, yeah.
Kol,
That word is always cold.
Uvchol.
Yeah, it's just a fact that word's always, this vowel is actually an enlarged version, but just try to remember the word kol is always kol, not vowel. Go on.
Ma'odecha, Vahayu, Hadvarim.
Rochelle?
Ha'ele,
Get your vowels.
ha'ele,
Good.
asha, wait, I lost it.
I moved the page.
Asher, no, ani,
No, you were right. I know.
ano, he, mitsu,
No, but I've got a vowel under the study.
mitsa,
When?
vacha,
Okay, that's actually the way it's pronounced. Don't ask me why. Go on.
habam,
No, what's the letter here?
hayim,
What's your vowel?
hayom,
Hayom. You read the hard words easily. The easy word stumbled. Hayom, the day. Today.
hayom, al, levavecha.
Levavecha. Very good. I haven't heard from. Who haven't I heard from? Hillary.
ve,
the. Everybody, you're all doing this. You're all putting whatever sound comes to your head. But when you see the schwa under a v, that means and, or any other letter. That's at the beginning of a word. But it's very common at the beginning of a word with the v because it means and.
vishi na
Blend.
non tom, vishi na tom,
Vishinan tam.
vishi not non tom.
Do you see it?
Mhm.
Good.
Lavanaka.
Good.
Vad vad vade vade
Yeah.
vade va vad ta
Wait a minute. What's this? This so I
Oh.
missed it. Start again. The
Art.
the day
no. What's the vowel?
e it's an e
Yeah. So read it E, not A.
vid
No. The
vada
G.
vadi vad
It's got a dot.
oh vada vad or
What's
var.
the
I mean,
letter? What's
that's a B.
stop?
Vid bar ta
So the whole word slowly.
v
No. The
the D bar ta bomb.
Yay. Good. That was a hard word and you finally got it out. This, my ladies, is the Shema. I would have to guess that if you're interested in taking a Hebrew class, you have been to the synagogue enough times or even grew up doing this, and you were doing it either by rote or by transliteration. It should be very, very familiar. And for next time, I want to see how many of you can read it very fluently. These are some, down here are some of the phrases. If you have somebody you can read them to and practice with, I would like to know that you can do the Shema fluently, because I think it's a very important thing. Many people say the Shema at night before they go to bed. And it's by rote, it's by memory. But you can't get it by memory until you actually read it properly. And the things that are bothering you the most is the Shva under a first letter, the, mostly the, not a, not a. If it's a single dot, I can't find one now. It's a single dot, it's what?
It's an E.
E, not an A, not an F. What happens is you know the vowel, but you get confused when you see it in a word. And then if it's two dots horizontally, it should have to be here somewhere. Here it is. It is an
A.
And if it's three dots together, so you've got to remember, the silence. E, A, F. The shiv tacha. The ve necha. Gets all those vowels right in here. You get the silent vowel, the E, the A, and the F. The shiv tacha, the ve techa. Is anybody confused about that? I really would like you to speak up if you are, because if you're confused, it's not fair to go on.
So
You're all very confident. Okay, moving right along. All right, this is the same prayer again, but we're dealing with Echad 1. I'm just thinking for a second, which is difficult. What's this word here?
Echad.
I just told you. It means
Echad.
not a car. Echad.
Echad.
And it means
God, I don't know.
means what?
God? No.
No. One.
One?
One.
A Chadstein Shalosh, got it.
Yeah. Or better yet, Echad ni yodea. Echad ani yodea.
Who knows one?
Who knows one?
Back to Pesach, right?
Yep.
All right. And then we have this word here, which should be a sight word.
Israel.
Yisrael.
Israel.
And when you speak of Yisrael, we speak of
Yo.
Yom Israel.
Israel.
not Israel. Come on, lady.
Yisrael.
Israel.
The people of Israel, the nation of Israel, Yisrael. We speak of
Eretz.
Eretz Yisrael.
Eretz Israel, the
The
land of
land of Israel.
Yisrael, Eretz Israel, and the third one, which is escaping me, I think it's Tfilat Yisrael, the prayers of Israel, but I'm not sure I'm right. They always say there are three things: Yisrael, Eretz Israel, and I don't know. I have to look that one up. I should.
Yisrael Chai.
Yisrael Chai, absolutely. What does that
Day
mean?
camp.
Yisrael is the nation of Israel. What does Chai mean?
Life.
Lives.
So what does Yisrael Chai mean? What you sang and sang? Yisrael Chai.
Israel lives.
The nation of Israel lives. Yisrael Chai. Okay, these things should be start to make sense, and then we come back to the Shema, and this time it is not broken up. So if you work on these pages, then next time you're going to look at this page on your book, or you're going to look at it in your Siddur, and you're going to say, I can read that. And it should be one that you, I would guess many of you have memorized it, reading it from transliteration, because that's what we do. We said it so many times. So let's try to read it again now. And I am going to call upon, it's not here. Bonnie, would you start, please?
Okay. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Keep going.
Baruch Shem of Kavod
Okay, got it.
Malchuto Leolam.
No, it's a silent one.
Oh, Leolam Vaed.
Okay, I got a question. Why are the letters different sizes? This is bigger, and this is tiny, and then it's sort of a medium size. Anybody know?
Yes, the congregation reads the small line.
The congregation repeats the small line. Do you recite that line out loud in your synagogue?
You
Baruch
say
Shem
it
Kavod
silently.
Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Yeah, you read it out loud?
Yes.
Well, you say it silently.
Most congregations, other than Reform, read it silently and read it aloud only on Yom Kippur.
Okay.
Usually it is, it may be different in your congregations. It's certainly not a
You
wrong.
read it out loud.
Okay, you read it out loud, Baruch Shem Kavod. And then does everybody chant this together? The Ahavta et
Yeah.
Adonai Elohecha
Mikol,
Avcha Uvachol Nafshecha. But let's try it. All right, let's start it together. I'll go very slowly, and let's get your memory, those little jogs in your memory, because you've done it 100 times, and let's see if we can do it. The Ahavta et Adonai Elohecha V'chol Levavcha Uv'chol Nafshecha V'chol Ve'hayu Hadvarim Ha'ed Asher Anochi Etzavcha Hayom Al Levavecha Veshinantam Levanecha. You shall teach your children the Dibartam. and tell them the sheep to Beitecha when they sit in their house, Uvlechtecha Baderech, and go on the way, Ushachlecha Ufumecha, wherever they are. Ukshartam, Ukshartam, I need you. Ukshartam, Le'od, Decha, Hayu, Letocha, Bain, Necha, Ukshartam, Beitecha, Ukshartam.
Amen.
Is there anyone who didn't recognize that?
No, but they go so much faster. I'll be up on the first word and they'll be at the end.
That's right. Why, which is why this is your week to learn it and practice it and try to get it so that you're on the third word before they're at the end. Or maybe the eighth word before they're on the end. Because I went slowly, but they go much fast. I was fast for some of you, but I was much slower than your conversation. This is probably the most important prayer for you all to know. It's just so important. It talks about your children wherever they are. It says placing the mezuzot al beitecha, the mezuzah on your house. It talks about, these are the words which God told us. And this is such an important prayer. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be teaching you the prayer or if I'm supposed to be teaching you to read it, but I think it's important in reading it that you have a sense of what it's about. And if you have any questions about it, next week, I expect everybody to be able to read this prayer. It may be slow, the Ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. It could be like that, or it could be the Ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. Challenge yourself to really read this prayer well, comfortably. The phrases are probably down below. Okay, now it's just becoming, we've had the sin, haven't we? Have we had the summer?
Yes,
Yes.
We had all the letters. Now what
yes.
they do is take each letter and they get them into letters, revisited prayers. The main thing from now on, as far as I'm concerned, is prayers. We've had all the letters. You all know them, but some of them are confusing. So you've got to take your cheat sheets or whatever you have that help you practice the vowels, study the letters. Is there someone who can quiz you? No?
No, my husband thinks I'm going too slow and goes, come on, let's go faster. I'm like, I almost called the rabbi for
When you
help.
learn it slowly. If you have a husband or a grandchild or whomever who can quiz you, if you have a grandchild who's just learning Hebrew, they would love to teach you. They would love to listen to you. I am sure of that. And I really need you to practice this prayer.
Okay.
Because everything we've done culminates in this.
Okay.
Okay? Are there any words in there? If I were to point to any word in there, is any word that is totally, you don't know what it is? All right, let's do this. Let's try it.
I have to leave for
I am-
work. Bye, y'all. I'll see you next week.
Who's that?
I have to leave.
Oh, okay, Hillary, thanks. See you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Aye.
I got a couple people still on. Okay, I'll let you all go if you want, but it just, what's this word here? It's smudged, so it's a little hard to read. Who knows what it is? Do you know what it is, Bonnie?
It is hard to read on the screen. But she, I can't see what the vowels are, but
It's
she,
non-tongue. It's smudged.
Natam.
Try this one.
Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, just give me a minute. Uksha Ratam.
Len.
Uksha, what?
Ukshar.
Shartam.
Ukshar, I'm sorry, Ukshar
No,
Ratam.
not Uksharitam. Ukshartam. You blend into the shar.
Ukshartam.
Okay, that seems to be a problem. Ukshartam. Okay, this is talking about putting the tefillin on. Leot al yadecha, on your hands. The hayuva totafot, they're the ones that go on bein einecha, that go on your forehead. The totafot are the parts of the mezuzah that go on the forehead. So this is being Jewish. This is what it's really all about. Traditionally, the men, I would guess that if any of the men in your congregation go to a daily union, they're putting on tefillin, because that's what men do in a conservative congregation, otherwise, but not on Shabbat. So that's the tefillin. It talks about the mezuzot. You all know about a mezuzah. You undoubtedly all have many in your homes. It talks about teaching your children. I'm sure you've taught your children and sent them to Hebrew school and make sure they learned. So this is really, and Vahayu Hadvarim, these are the words which God gave us to put upon our hearts. Alevavecha. So these are all things that you've got. It's all about being Jewish. And I want you to learn to read this as fluently as possible. Okay? So that's your challenge for next week. If it's slow, it's okay, but it has to be a steady beat. Think you can do it?
Got it.
I think you can do it.
We're on it.
You got it. Rochelle, you got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I have to tell everybody, this is something that every time I'm in shul, when they do the Shema, I say to myself, I wish I knew how to say this better. I follow along because I sort of recognize the letters, but there was no way I could ever say it quickly and knowingly. But by next week, God willing, I'll be able to do it.
Wonderful. Throw out the vote. That's fabulous. You'll do it. I know you will. I know all of you who's left, Karen and Bonnie. I think you're the only ones left. Let's just give it your best, and we'll try it. Well, this is where we're starting next week on this page, the bottom of page 49. Okay?
Okay,
Have a great
Okay.
Bye.
all right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
week, everyone.
Thank you.